So I was thinking we're going to get through the holidays. We were going to be together through the holidays because all that shit was purchased and planned,
Right.
and I was just tired. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's
I want my guy for the holidays, but you haven't been my guy for a little while.
yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Would there have been, well, two questions. First of all, did you end up giving him the gifts?
No, I returned it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, the
Ladies, I am
hell, that was
curious.
not a cheap gift.
No, I agree, but I'm just curious, like for the audience, we got to get a poll. Would you still give your man a gift even if you guys broke up right around the holidays?
Then dip me underway. Fill my mouth with love, hold me till I scream for every and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby.
Joy.
Oh, all right, we're starting. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to our show, Dating and Marriage Perspectives. Damn good to the last word with Karina and Amber. Today's episode topic is in the spirit of the holidays, to break up or not break up during the holidays. So we're going to be talking about that today. But before we dive into our topic, make sure you comment, subscribe, and like our show right below. Tell us what you think. And definitely follow us through our social media platform like Instagram and TikTok. Amber.
Yes.
Breaking up during the holidays or not to break up during the holidays.
I'm excited about this.
It's definitely not, oh joy.
Oh. That's right. It is not a cup of joy.
Okay, what do you think about this topic? I know it's happened. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's happened to me. But what do you think about the topic?
I'm excited about the topic because well, fortunately it hasn't happened to me, so that part's good. But good. I mean, for people who it's going to happen to people during this holiday. So, while they are going through it, maybe we can share experiences or give them some type of I don't know, like a pathway to go.
Some tips.
Pathway to go, to come through it, or to go through it, or to do it. So
find the holiday cheer in the midst of a Grinch like Christmas.
Right. Not going to be it's probably not going to be easy for some people, but you guys are going to come out of it just fine. So, but let me ask you, let me just start it off. Let's just get the party started. Okay. Have you been broken up with during the holidays, or have you broken up with somebody?
I've broken up with someone during the holidays.
Okay.
I have. And it wasn't something I was planning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I wasn't planning on it. We had man, it's a bad situation to us. It's not a proud moment. It wasn't, I don't know how to describe it, but it's not something I wanted to do. I did it. And some people might say, man, that was a dick ass thing to do, Karina.
There's dick and ass in there.
Dick and ass. Watch our episodes on sexuality and getting to know yourself and all those things linked above.
That's right.
Different show. Yeah, I did. I broke up with someone because it was a week before Christmas, and by the time that week before Christmas came up, just he was absent. We weren't connecting. I was working extra hard to have him spend time with my friends, my neighborhood, at my house. It was it just felt like I had to trick him
Mm-hmm.
to hang out with my friends, like or plan at like way ahead of time because he worked 2 jobs. He was very go-getter, like just a very motivating guy in that way. So anyway, what kind of sealed the deal for me was my friend, the friend who we were just talking about before we pressed recording.
Oh yeah.
It was her daughter's christening.
Oh.
And it was around the holidays. And he didn't go, like he didn't want to go, like despite like planning and telling him ahead of time. And to me, it was just like the thing that I'm just like, you know what? If you can't even go to my best friend's kid's christening,
Mm-hmm.
it's just I'm done trying to make my friends worthy of your time.
Yes.
He was going through some family stuff as well, just really horrible family stuff. And so it was a week before Christmas and we were here at my house and I was like, I feel like you just don't want to be in this relationship.
Mm.
And he was super quiet. Like there was nothing about, no, I really want to work at it. Or I'm going through some stuff, but I'm gonna get out of it. Or, there was just no response to it. And so, after talking about it for a little bit more, it felt like the thing to do was to break up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
would there have been a
reason?
Would there have been a reason why you like stayed? Do you think you would have stayed through the holidays, or was it just the timing was right? I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry.
The timing, it just, like I said, it wasn't planned. Like I wasn't planning on it. It was confirming, are you coming to this thing with me?
Yeah.
To my girlfriend's baby's christening. And he was like, no. And so I went by myself, upset.
Yeah.
Trying to hide my feelings because I wanted to be there for my friend and her family.
Yeah.
So I wasn't planning on it, but it happened when it happened. So the timing, I guess, was right.
Yeah.
It's just, I saw you going like this.
I did. I was like, I wanted to make sure I could hear what was coming. I was like, wait a minute, let me just put my ear to the speaker.
The timing was right. And you know me, I love the holidays. Yep. I love the holidays. He and I had spent the holidays before and we had plans. His birthday is at the top of January. So we had plans to spend New Year's in Vegas. I had bought his Christmas gift. I bought this whole backyard golf set for him because he was into golf. So I got him these little golf practice, like practicing putting and practicing this. I don't know, I'm not really into golf, but he was. And he had the space in his backyard to do that. So I had his gift. I had a concert that we were going to go to in Vegas because he really loved Prince. So it was a Prince impersonating person, whatever. Yeah. So I had, so I was thinking we're going to get through the holidays. We were going to be together through the holidays because all that shit was purchased and planned. And I was just tired. I was just like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I want my guy for the holidays, but you haven't been my guy for a little while.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Would there have been, 2 questions. First of all, did you end up giving him the gifts?
No, I returned it.
Okay.
Ladies, that was not a cheap gift.
No, I agree, but I'm just curious, like for the audience, we got to get a poll. Would you still give your man a gift, even if you guys broke up right around the holidays? I'm curious about that. That's my first question.
That's a good question.
And then secondly, would there have been, just looking back, right? And just so everybody knows, Karina was not shallow in this relationship. She used to work her ass off for this relationship. So before anybody comes for her or anything like that, it wasn't just because one time he didn't show up. It was a kind of an ongoing thing. So I just don't want anybody coming for you. Don't come from a girl.
Don't be coming for me.
That's right.
I mean, you know me very well. That was
you would put up with a lot on that. So
yeah, I'm tired. I need to wear my crown.
Yeah.
It's
and you
just,
wear your heart on your sleeve. Right?
I do. I do.
But could you see yourself making it through the holidays? If let's say if he came, do you think you guys would have made it through the holidays, or were things, because I know the relationship you're talking about. I'm just
Yeah, back then.
Yeah.
I mean, if God, it's like, and this was actually time flies, Amber.
Yeah.
This is 2013.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is 2013. We were together a year and a half, going on 2 years. We're going on 2 years. Yeah, I mean, this was a guy I saw a future with.
Yeah.
If he had come back and said, hey, okay, I know what's going on. I want to be better, whatever. Yeah, absolutely. I invested 2 years into you.
Yeah.
I care about you.
Yeah.
We said I love you, we said I love you to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally would have worked it out with him.
Yeah.
Or let him work it out with me.
There you go.
Let's get this right.
Yes. Yeah. Could you have seen a reason, like what reason could you see, if you're dating somebody, if you know you're not going to work, because yours was unexpected, but if you know that you're not going to work, are there any reasons to go through the holidays with somebody
I would love to hear your perspective on that too. There's something about the holidays. People don't want to be by themselves.
Yeah.
They don't. People don't want to be by themselves. There's a lot of parties going on. Yeah. Some people would like to show up somewhere with someone in their arms.
Yeah.
Some people may not even care. Just be like, I'm going to this bar, I'm going to meet somebody. Whatever. But there is something about the holidays where you don't want to be by yourself. And if you've been with this person for a little while, you spent the holidays together before, you might sit in this relationship through the holidays.
Yeah.
Because it also comes with some benefits.
Like a gift, you mean?
The gift and sex.
Oh, true. But
it's the joy around it. And I mean, some people might stick with it. If that person's not going to be around December 26th or January 2nd.
Yeah.
You could be doing other stuff, just.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. It's coming. Why are you sitting in it for?
Yeah.
Until the holidays are done and over with. Is it going to hurt less? Or is that you're going to be lonely less?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And shit, there's Hallmark. There's, I'm doing a Hallmark channel for you, not for me. I'm just saying, you can be sitting at home watching Hallmark Channel or Netflix and binging. You could do bad all by yourself. That's kind of how
right. I mean, what are your thoughts? Do you think that if you see this relationship ending the holidays, should you just stay with it because the holidays are coming and just wait till it ends?
I don't think if I was dating, I don't think I could last through the holidays. I really don't, because I'm going to be miserable and I'm going to bring your miserable ass around my family,
Right.
I don't think I would do that. As we were talking earlier though, I can see it being different, like when marriage and with kids. I'm not even sure, even maybe without kids, but I just think I remember a couple of years ago, my cousin came to Christmas, and him and his wife, she wasn't there and she was usually there, and he said, well, you were having a really rough time right now and this and that, and of course you feel like, God, that's embarrassing. You don't want to have to tell your family, oh, you may be getting a divorce. That's hard. But luckily they worked it out. But I was just thinking, man, would I bring my husband? See, I don't even know if I'd let my husband around. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, because I'm sure he'd want to be around, because, my family's his family and vice versa.
Yeah.
And, depending on the circumstances, they may blame me. I don't know. but
People start taking sides. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, I would say I would more likely stay in it through the holidays for kids' purposes and try not to break up a quote unquote home during the holidays. Because I would
Yeah.
want my kids to always remember Christmas being fun, not Christmas necessarily being when mommy and daddy separated.
Right.
So hopefully we would be on good terms at least.
Yeah.
But that's my take on it. If you're dating, I'm like, whatever, you can find another date. Go for it.
In the words of Amber from another podcast show, there's
Uh-oh.
just too much dick out there.
There's too much dick out there. That's right. And we're gonna make that a shirt just so that you know.
Oh my gosh. I hear what you're saying though about kids and all that staying together.
Yeah.
Through the holidays. I guess also too, it depends on the age, right? The kid's age.
Yeah.
Can they understand what's going on? Or they're at that age to really understand what's going on?
Right. But then I would think too, sometimes kids already know what's going on in the house. They already, I mean, dang, would you want it? If you stay, do you make it miserable for them for that year? Or for that
holiday
season?
Yeah.
There's just always a lot to think about. When you have kids, it's easier when it's just you and you're like, didn't work. Okay.
Yeah.
But
it's like less people are impacted when you're single.
Yes. Yeah.
But the blow could be, and depending on how long you've been with this person and how many holidays you spent together, and that makes a difference. But the blow could be, when I broke up with dude, I was just like, man, this really sucks. Like,
yeah,
he really liked me, I really liked him, and he just wasn't showing up in the family stuff that he was going through.
Yeah, that was a tough call.
In the way, but
that was a tough call, and I could see why you would have maybe tried to wait because of what he was going through. But at the same time, if he wasn't showing up for you, I mean, was he going to show up for the holidays even? Maybe he needed that time for himself.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I do know that I finished writing chapter 5 of my dissertation, which is the last chapter of my dissertation, in 2 weeks, because
you needed that time.
I didn't have a date. I didn't have any plans. I was here. I stayed here. I didn't go home for the holidays.
Yep.
Spend it with him. And I was like, well, look at all this free time I've got.
That's right.
Send. I'm done, doctor. Wow, Karina. I was like, well, and I emailed my chair. She's like, wow, you got that done really fast. Well, that's what happens when you're newly broken up with somebody.
Yeah. Oh.
Dead ass. That's what I said.
That's funny. Well, what does your would your family, I let's just say it was somebody that they had met, because I don't think they met this guy. But if it was somebody that they met, like say your ex-fiance or whatnot, do you think you would have broken up around the holidays? I know that's a different circumstance, but let's say the time you broke up, would you have waited through the holidays?
Okay, so I'll say it depends, because if it's a situation like the guy I was dating in 2013, where it was just like for a while, just wasn't showing up, working extra hard to hang out with my friends in my neighborhood, at my house. I was mostly at his neighborhood with his friends and all this stuff. So if it was just ongoing for a while, tired of it, and then here I am, I'm asking you or trying to confirm this event, a really important event for me and my girlfriend and her kid, and you say no, and it's the holidays, well, we're done.
Yeah.
If it's my, ex-fiance and one or two issues are happening and it happens to be around the holidays, maybe not, probably not.
Yeah.
So if the issues are not profound, or I haven't been exposed to them that long to a point where I'm just tired,
yeah,
maybe not. So it depends on where we're at with the issues of our relationship.
Right. True. And maybe because he is a fiance, like he is showing up differently. Do you think that's
Yeah, the ex-fiance is a tricky one because that just
yeah.
he just wasn't showing up for himself
Yeah.
anyway. Like, what the fuck? If you're not showing up for you, you're not gonna show up for me.
Yeah. Oh, that's
I mean,
true.
come on.
That's true.
And we were having issues for a year.
Oh, so you went through a whole Christmas.
I went through a whole year with, like, the first year we're together was good. He was doing what he needed to do.
Yeah.
Second year, he was just not doing what he's supposed to do for himself. No one could do what he had to do for himself. He had to do it.
So how was that holiday season for you then?
And
at that time,
the first one was not
this.
We didn't get through the so we met end of 2016. I go? Yeah, I think I went home 2016. Did I go home 2016? I don't remember. 2016, 2017, we got engaged November 2017. So that most of that year of 2017, we were good. And then things started shaking up in 2017. That's when I was getting really stressed out and having panic attacks. He met my dad. We were engaged. It was a little stressful.
You didn't make it through that Christmas, 2017 Christmas?
So what's that?
You didn't make it through the 2017
Christmas? We did. We made it through 2017 Christmas. But that's the issues were just showing up in November.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
They were just showing up. And then 2018, we took that year to work, seeing a therapist, all this stuff. Stuff was still happening. And then it was it for me in September of 2018.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
That's when I was like, I'm done. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So again, so it depends, right? Like how fresh are the issues and how close they are to the holidays, and how, you really got to think about yourself. Time is flying. I want to be with someone. I do. I want to go through this life with someone special and do everyday things with that person. At the same time, like, to what extent do I really have to work to be with someone? If I'm working extra hard to make things work, that's not how I want to spend my time with someone, right? And if it happens to be close to the holidays, it's not what I want to do, but it'll happen when it happens.
I was also, absolutely. And I was thinking too, I mean, it's nice to go through the holidays with like somebody, but then you just think about, especially if it's not going to work, this is a fresh new year right around the corner. So, you can have a fresh start. I would just think, oh, I got a fresh start. I don't have to be, hanging with this baggage, if it's baggage,
Right. But I also think that you can make a fresh start anytime.
True.
Absolutely. It doesn't have to be January 1st. If it's December
24th,
21st, 24th, it's your fresh new start.
Yeah.
Throw yourself a party for Christmas Day. Again, not ideal. We want to be with somebody, but it's just, gosh, take care of your damn self.
Take care of your damn self. I was going to say, is there any advice you would give somebody who has gotten broken up, or if they get broken up with during the holidays?
If somebody dumps you during the holidays, it ain't your fault. Hopefully. We don't know why things happen the way they do. We don't know why things happen, period. Right? Yeah. It sucks at first, and believe me, I've been broken up with at any point during it sucks. It really does. Around the holidays, it's amplified. Pour yourself a glass of whatever you want to drink and go from there. It could be a blessing. It could
like Hallmark that shit. Watch a Hallmark.
It could be a blessing.
Eat lots of popcorn.
Wallow all you want, it'll pass. It will pass. If you're trying to decide whether or not to break up with somebody around the holidays, do it. Because it would, like, if you knew you wanted to break up with me, but you're just waiting for the holidays to pass, and you do that December 26th or January 2nd, you're going to piss me off even more. So if it's
a book, you're going to write another book.
If it's November 1st and you feel like this is the time for me to break up with, like, I think I need to break up with this person, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Don't wait.
Sucks. Just do it. Now, the delivery is important.
Oh, okay. Well, how would you suggest somebody break up with someone?
No, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say like step by step. I'm just thinking like the delivery, how you express yourself, show some empathy and kindness behind why you think this relationship shouldn't work out anymore. Okay. And I say this because I'm writing a chapter about that right now in my book, because the way my last guy broke up with me, which was not around the holidays, it was right after a trip that we took together. It's a holiday, it's not Christmas holiday, but it was a holiday vacation. I think it matters how you break up with someone. Just don't be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Don't be a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Don't be
aloof too, like it's not gonna work, it's just not working.
Yeah, that, and what's the word? I want to say privilege, like entitled. Don't be entitled. Just because the person might not even expect it. They might think everything is fine.
Yeah, that's so true.
And when you deliver the news, it's like, well, wait a minute.
Right.
Where's this coming from? Whereas for you, you've been thinking about it for a little while. So delivery and method, just they matter. But if you're feeling it around November, like by the time this is launched for everybody to see,
this will be December.
We're way past November. It reminds me of my friend who you also met during my book launch party.
Yep.
Who, now this is not the holidays, but it's her birthday.
Oof.
Right? So she goes on a trip with this guy, international trip with this guy. After all said and done, as she reflects, he had already known that he wasn't going to be with her.
See, that's so fucked up.
After the trip. So he goes into this trip. He knows he's not going to be with her. He tells his friends he's not going to be with her. They go through, I don't know, a week or 10 days traveling together abroad. Yeah. And he waited for her, like right after her birthday, to break up with her.
Did she get a gift? I'm just curious. Sorry. I am just curious. I hope she got a gift at least out of it.
A gift of not having a dick-ass boyfriend anymore. Hallelujah. Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Find your joy again.
Cup of joy. Yeah, I agree. Just do it, and have some empathy if you're going to do it. Put yourself in their shoes too, if you're going to do it, right? How would you take it? And if you know you're going to do it, don't wait. Come on, y'all. Don't wait. Just get it done. Pull the Band-Aid off.
Exactly.
That way you guys, it's going to be that much easier to find joy, your next step of cup of joy after you do it.
Gosh.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, awesome. Well, you guys, I'm really interested to know if you guys have been broken up with somebody. You know, if you've broken up with somebody, or have you been broken up with? If you have, please tell us your stories. We got to hear this, because we love to put these stories and this information out. I mean, not that we're gonna be clowning anybody, you know what I mean? But like, we like to hear the stories.
Yeah, just 1 million viewers and listeners will be
all over the world. It's totally fine. And then before you do that, make sure that you smash this like button right down here. Make sure that you guys follow us. Hopefully we're giving you guys some good tips, good information. But as always, we certainly appreciate you guys, and we hope that you have a fabulous, fabulous holiday. Make sure to follow us.
happy holidays.
Yes. Or whatever season it is, right? Because in some countries, it's not even the holidays. Just saying. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. And so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We hope you have a fabulous holiday, a great new year, and we'll talk to you soon.